Hello there everyone, happy holidays and welcome to another episode of All About a Fursuiter, the series where we interview furries. Get to know a little bit more about the furry fandom, one furry at a time, boy. Yeah. So the person we are going to be interviewing on this episode of All About a Fursuiter is none other than Star Raccoon. Now, for those who do not know who Star Raccoon is, he is a content creator, a fursuiter, obviously a fursuiter, and he's also just a very unique person in general. A really cool person too. He's known for his space pirate design for his fursuit, and he's just a really cool person. So as of all my interviews, this will be no different. As always, I'll ask Star 5 questions, and we'll get to interview him and get to know a little bit more about him. And of course, there'll be the Switcheroo round. Yes. And he'll get to ask me a question, and we'll get to know more about me as well. So with that said, let's interview Star. On to the first question, and that is for you, Star. And that question is, how long have you been in the furry fandom?
Well, I'd say lifetime, really, Benji. I grew up a really weird kid. I wanted to grow up to be a Care Bear, and so I think I discovered furry probably within like 20 minutes of me getting on the internet. And that would have been like maybe 1995, 96. I want to say it was like high school that I first got on the internet. And so yeah, I found the fandom probably in 1995. But I've definitely been a weird boy since before then. I even remember going as far back as being like 12 and 13, asking my family for a raccoon mascot costume that I could call my own. So I'd say, let's pigeonhole it at 1995. So 95, 05, 15. So at least 25 to almost 30 years now. Yeah, wow. How time flies when you're having fur.
Time flies when you're having fur. You know, I've heard it all. I have now heard it all. No, I'm serious. I've got to be serious for 1 second. I have heard it all. Boy. I mean, you hear all the puns out there in the world, and then, no, I'm serious. You got to be serious for a second. Oh, we're rolling? Okay, so on to the second question now, and that is for you, Star. And that question is, what was your inspiration behind being a space pirate?
If you're talking about space pirate Captain Starlock, while I was a young lad, I also got heavily into anime. And one of my favorite animes is, well, really, it's kind of... Some of my favorite animes come from one person, that's Leiji Matsumoto. He did such manga as Galaxy Express 39, Space Pirate Captain Harlock. He worked on Space Battleship Yamato, inspiration for Galaxy Railways. There's so much lore to that, and I was always attracted to the character of Harlock. And back in 2005, actually, I was able to acquire a cosplay for Harlock that I wore to an anime con I was working at the time. And I was okay with it. It wasn't the best. Excuse me. And recently I found it. And I was kind of curious, would it work on Star? And lo and behold, I thought it worked incredibly well on Star. And I was beyond happy with it, to the point I was able to modify it just a hair and buy a couple of pieces and made Space Pirate Captain Starlock. And I'm really looking forward to wearing that at MFF this year because their theme is intergalactic. I want to see how many people get it.
Dude, that's actually really fascinating. That is really cool. Like, I hope I don't get too much hate for this, but I'm not actually too big a fan of anime. I know as a furry, you kind of like have to know at least like some anime. But I'm not a too big fan of anime, boy. boy, but like don't get me wrong, there is some anime out there that are just absolutely phenomenal. Like to me, Death Note, not the movie, but the anime is really good in my opinion. That's one I like. Also, there's I guess if you consider sort of Persona 5 in anime, I do like that one too. But yeah, that is really cool, Star. Your story there is just really cool. Really awesome, man. Yes. On to the third question now, and that is for you, Star. And that is, what was your craziest con experience? Yes.
Oh, geez. Which ones can I legally talk about? I'd say craziest con experience. Well, definitely the most nutty was MFF 2019. And it's not crazy in a good way. It's kind of crazy in I wish I had something else happen. I had a tooth go abscess and I had to leave early. And that was probably one of the craziest things I've ever done. And so many things happened. Midwest Fur Fest, was nice enough to extend me a year's extension on my con badge because I didn't get to attend, and Southwest Airlines was nice enough to let me fly home a little early to get my tooth taken care of. It was a pretty crazy time.
I'm actually really sorry you had to go through that, Star. I know how teeth pain is. I've been through it before. I'm really sorry that had to happen during a convention out of all times. Yeah, abscess teeth is no joke. That is something that's really taken seriously. So I hope that went through as well as possible and you got the best medical treatment you got. Now, on to the fourth question, my dude. And that question is, if you were your persona for one day, what would you do during that day? Yes, boy.
The same thing I do every day. Try to take over the trash can.
You know, Star, I only have one comment to make with that response. And that, my friend, is boy. And now time for the fifth and final question, my dudes. And that question is for you, Star. Now you see bare hands. But that question is, what is something inspiring you have or would want to do for the furry fandom? Yes.
Inspiring things I have, well, one of the things I always try to do is inspire others to give. Every convention I go to, I try to give something for their charity auction. Something that's a little personal, something that is definitely going to help them and help the charity that they wish to sponsor and wish to improve. Like here in Orlando, we have the Orlando Care Foundation that Megaplex sponsors, but I've always given something of value to every convention I go to. So if I wanted the furry fandom to be any better, I'm not sure I'm the guy to ask about that. Other than that, just try to be respectful. Try to be respectful to everyone, even if they have a differing opinion than you. One of the things we can do is have a civil discourse, even if the other person is not being civil, or you think they're being, in actuality, dishonest or aggressive. Really, what does it matter? We're always going to disagree. We're always going to not see eye to eye. I think one of the best things we can do is try to understand where the other person is coming from. Even if it disagrees with our values, I want to try to understand where the other person is coming from. So I guess those would be the few things I would say. Except, of course, subscribe to Hun the Hound.
That is really cool what you said, Star. That is amazing. There's a lot of positive things that the furry fandom can achieve. There's a lot of amazing things we can do. As you said, Star, you gotta listen to where our person is coming from, especially like in a heated argument or just something. Don't fight with them. Just say, hey, I want to know where you're coming from. I want to know what's going on, and just go from there. Yes. Boy. And now, it is time for the Switcheroo round. And I am honestly very scared of what Star has to ask for me. So, without further ado, Star, what is your question for me? Yes.
So, Benji, I would like to know, what is your favorite copyrighted character? Do you have a favorite copyrighted character? Is it someone like Mickey Mouse? Is it Chuck E. Cheese? Is it Bugs Bunny? Who is your favorite copyrighted character?
Favorite copyrighted character, huh? Well, I tell you right now, it is definitely not Chuck E. Cheese. I could see what you've done with that, Star. I've seen what you've done with Chuck E. Cheese, boy. No, but in all seriousness, my favorite copyrighted character, if I have to choose one, oh, it's so tough. I'm gonna just say up front, Nick Wilde. I mean, come on, like, who doesn't like Nick Wilde, boy? No, Nick Wilde is just, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Nick Wilde. Definitely gotta be Nick Wilde's my favorite copyright character, boy. Yes.
So, until next time, folks, Benji, thank you for asking me these questions. I look forward to seeing you real soon and digging through your trash. And until next time, I'm Star Raccoon. Keep your stick on the ice. Again,
thank you so much, Star Raccoon, for being on this video. Amazing outro you did there, my dude. No, but seriously, thank you again so much for being on here. If you want to check out his YouTube channel or his Twitter or just anything he does, I'll leave all those links in the description down below, boy. Also, more interview videos will be coming out. I'm going to be doing videos weekly again, except for this coming week because Christmas is, well, this week, so there will be no video. However, the week after that and the weeks beyond, there will be upcoming videos, upcoming interviews, and more stuff to come, so look forward to that. Yas. I hope you all have an amazing holiday season and an amazing night. I hope you all have a great day. And of course, as always, I bid you a good farewell.